Yes. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dominic, and welcome to United Sauce and Wingers. Yes, it's me. I'm doing a solo thing tonight. I just wanted to try it out. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted to try out a solo thing and get to speak to you, have your say. Because this is a huge game on Sunday. It's a little bit big, right? You know what? In this video, I'm going to give you the Man City, Man United preview, and we're going to go big or go home, right? Because how we're going to break this down, I'm going to give you the situation, guys, the current situation. It might scare you, but I'm going to lighten up the mood. It's Friday night. Get a drink, get some flicking Skittles, get some Ribena. I don't know if you had a long day at work, but we're going to have some fun tonight, right? I'm going to give you the current situation. I'm going to give you my observations throughout the week and what I've seen. I'm obviously on Twitter as well. That's where we get our news from, right? I'm also going to give you some conference reaction. Ollie says some interesting things today. He does some very interesting things. 3 very interesting points from Ollie that I want to talk about and get your views, because it's left me a little bit like, okay, cool. And then obviously the team lineups. This is a huge game. So thank you so much for joining in. It's going to be a really good show. Don't forget to smash that like and road to 500 subscribers. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you joining in. Don't forget to ask any questions, have your say, and let's just get straight into it. We are playing Man City Sunday, right? And I've sat down and thought to myself, okay, we're playing Man City. We are not really supposed to win this game. If you really think about it, we're not supposed to win this game. They are on a different level of form. We're not really have the right to win this. And when I say have the right, if we look at the form, what we're doing, the players we have available, what Man City are doing, they're finding ways to win. We shouldn't really win this game. But you know what? Flicker now, I believe in Christmas. Miracles can happen, right? So let's look at the current situation, guys. Let's look what we're doing, all right? Man City on a 21 unbeaten, winning in all competitions run. 21 games they're winning, right? They're top of the table, 14 points above us. Let's just get that nice. 14 points above us. I'm really making this like abysmal and bleak, right? Diaz is unreal. John Stones has turned from flicking, I don't know, Fred Flintstone to flicking Captain America overnight. Don't know how that's come out of nowhere. We've got, well, obviously, they beat us in 2-0 in the EFL Cup. And then if you look at us, we have drawn our last 3 matches, 0-0. Ollie's under pressure. The forwards aren't firing. Rashford's under some... He's our main guy. With him and Bruno, if we haven't got them at the moment, we've got no one. So Bruno doesn't seem to fire against the big 6, even though he's so important to us. We've got no Pogba. Ollie's under pressure too. And that pressure will disseminate down from Ollie to the team as well. In the dressing room, it will come down. So there's a lot of things happening. But in my mind, I still think it's really, really weird. I still think we can win this game. And I'm going to explain to you why I think we're going to win this game. Don't take my gospel and don't start betting like flicking, I don't know, like £100 on flicking Man United to win, because I don't think you're getting that back. I'm going to be honest with you. But there's something about these big games that we step up. I don't know what we do, but we step up. We have so many injuries that are really important. Again, we talk about Pogba. He is a massive, massive loss. You know Pogba wants to be the star of the show and step up in these games. We haven't got him. Pep Guardiola, I remember when we played him before and he came in with 2 CDMs and we thought, you know what? They've come to sit back. And I was quite surprised, because I was like, Pep ain't that kind of guy. He's going to come and want to smash us hard. But they set up quite defensive. I don't think they're going to do this game. Because I've seen, even the last 2 games for Man City, I don't even know if you guys have watched this, right? They set up hard, and they set up, and you know what? They're one of those teams that they're winning in different ways now as well. They haven't really got a striker. They got Gabriel Jesus. They don't always play with him. Aguero's been out since, I don't even know, flicking 2-3 years ago. He hadn't played a game, right? But they're still finding ways to win. That's what makes me worried. I'm going to give you the team lineups near the end and get your thoughts on who we should play. But this is one of those games we have to play smart. And this is why I've called this video, we have to play smart. Ollie's come out before, and this is one of the points I wanted to talk about in this press conference. And he says, actually, I'm going to get it up. This is what Ollie talked about in his press conference. He said, you know what? A reporter said, have our standards dropped recently? And I think, you know what? Sometimes these reporters are rubbish. They are rubbish. They are. So, how's it going, mate? Do you like the new red kit? You know, honestly, they've got the flicking time to ask the Manchester United manager some big questions, and they're asking, "Oh yeah, do you think it's good without fans?" I'm like, mate, flicking ask them some serious questions. What's Woodward saying to you? Like, flicking, are you scared about your job? But anyway, this was a good question, and I rate whoever said this. He says, "Have our standards dropped?" Great question, because this is a direct question to Ollie. He came back, guys. He said this. In the Premier League, when opponents don't make mistakes, you've got to earn it. Okay, fine. We lack that, but we're still unbeaten. 3 or 4 weeks ago, the narrative was we couldn't defend. Now we can't score. Interesting, interesting. Then someone else asked him, has the big game approach changed? And I like this as well, right? Because think back, guys. Think back to the old days of Manchester United. We were always a counter-attacking team. Pep knew it. Flicking Klopp knew it. My mum knew it, your dad knew it, any relations knew it, right? We all were counter-attacking. You know what I rated about it? We were good at it. And with me, I don't like counter-attacking football. That's not how I've grown up with football. I'm sure that's not how you've grown up with football, but it was effective and we knew how to do it well. I started speaking to my friend about this recently, and guys, let me know your thoughts on this. I said to him, we're not really that counter-attacking team anymore. And yes, and he said, my cat knew it. I like that, Ian. And we're not a counter-attacking team anymore. And Ollie has actually confirmed it, guys. He's confirmed that we are not playing counter-attacking anymore. Listen to this. Another reporter came out and said, has the big game approach changed? Great question. I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, I'll follow you on Twitter, brother. He says, Ollie said these words, high press in more or less every single game, trying to pin teams back. Okay, we'll see if that's happening. Last year, maybe relied on the counter-attacks. We need to be more clinical. Guys, you've had it there. Nobody has to say anything anymore, right? No one has to say anything about, oh, are we counter-attacking? What's our style? Ollie has said it there on paper. He said that we're moving away from a counter-attacking and we're trying to pin teams back. Don't get me wrong, we ain't pinning teams back yet. Like, honestly, you need some flicking clicks for that because that's not working right now. But he said that we're trying to pin teams back. So for me, though, this ain't the game to try and pin a team back. And you can see that with all the nil-nils we keep getting, nil-nil after nil-nil after nil-nil, we're trying to change the way we play, but we ain't doing a good job. It's not working. It's not working. And this is why I said in this video and why I called it this, we need to play smart. I'm going to be honest with you, we need to go back to the counter-attacking football for this game. And I don't want to think like you're thinking I'm being, I don't know, pessimistic or anti-football, because counter-attacking is not anti-football. It's using a way and doing it well, because there's lots of teams can say, all right, I'm going to play counter-attacking football. I want to play counter-attacking football, but some people can't do it effectively. I promise you, some people can't play counter-attacking football effectively. One thing we can do is do it effectively, right? So for me, when we set up on Sunday, we need to play the right players who are fast on the break, can like basically absorb that pressure and break. There's no point trying to play toe-to-toe with Man City. It ain't going to work. Samson flicking David through the stone, the guy's going to fall down. It is not going to work. Let's see what the people are saying about this, because I think it's really, really quite interesting how it's going on. Chris, what's going on, brother? Hey, everyone, expect us to lose. It's Friday then. All right, my man. However, Ollie does get a result when he's back to the wall. This is what I'm saying. And this is one of those games where if he plays it smart and says, you know what, I know I'm trying to change the way we play football. He said it in the press conference today, and we're trying to pin teams back, not so much counter-attacking. Ollie, get rid of that, mate. Chuck it in the bin, pick it back up on flicking Monday morning, right? We need to go back to the one where we were actually counter-attacking and we were hurting teams with one ball. Look, don't get me wrong. When we were playing some of the best ball we did counter-attacking, Pogba was a massive fundamental part of that with his one balls to Rashford, bang, in the goal. But there's other people that can step up and do that. And I think Bruno could do that. He can 100% do that. Ankit, I'm getting straight to it. I'm not confident at all. Yeah, I understand, man. Considering how our 0-0 records against the top 6 this season, I ain't even going to watch. Oh, don't, man. I was really like thinking, what if my TV breaks or my internet connection goes down? Like, is that going to help me? It's so hard being a Manchester United fan because you love the team, but God, it's hard. Flicking hard watching this team because you know where we can be, but we're not there yet. And that reminds me, guys, I want to talk to you about Ollie and possible candidates if Ollie decides that he wants to walk, or the board says you haven't met our expectations. Look, I want Ollie to do really well. I really want him to do well, but I think the penny's dropped now that if he doesn't perform, give him to the end of the rest of the season. If he doesn't perform, I think it's understandable. He has to walk away, or he has to the board has to say, you haven't met our expectations. I want him to do well. I do. But if he doesn't do well, he can't remain here. Hey Dom, yes, my man. One question: the Sheffield United coaching staff or our coaching staff? Jesus, Theo, that is a freaking good question. Wow. You know what? I'm be honest with you. I feel like Ollie, right, went to Nando's and was like, "Yeah, guys, I think we're doing well. I'm Manchester United manager. Who else can get in the team for some good vibes?" And he went, "Oh, Carrick, what's going on, brother? You free? Yeah, I'll come down, mate. Yeah, order me some medium chicken, like and lemon and herb or whatever." And then he said, "Oh yeah, Fletcher, you free, mate? Yeah, sure, mate. I'll come down." Look, I'm sure they're practicing, they're working hard, they're getting up at 9 o'clock, having their veg, having their breakfast. But to be an elite team, are you having a laugh? When Sir Alex Ferguson was there, right, he had a coaching staff that was amazing, that proven, that had the dressing room, the credentials. And then David Moyes came and went, "See you later, mate. I want to get all my staff." That was the beginning of the end for me. That was the beginning. So you know what? Sheffield United coach, I wouldn't go that far, bro. But I would want to go for someone who's got a coaching staff that have done it before and produce trophies, produce freaking wins, and have that ethos of winning for me. So that's really, really strong. Jasmine, what's going on? Dom, I'm sorry about what Ollie's doing to Rashford is fraudulent. This might be a young player's career on the line. He keeps playing him time and time again. He's got, you know what, such a good point. Guys, think back to Pogba's injury, right? Ollie brought him back on for Rochdale. He got injured again. Think about Lindelof. Lindelof, he's come out and said Lindelof's still got a back injury, but hopefully he can play. If he's got a back injury, put the brother down. Give him some time off. De Gea's got a beautiful girl, been born, and congratulations, De Gea. That's a huge family, is so important. He's given him time off to go and spend time with family. Amazing. When it comes to health, give the brother some time off. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not well. We've got Bailly, while he's fit, play him. We've got Axel, while he's fit, play him. There's nothing to say that what we're doing right now is working, so it can't get any worse. Do you see what I'm saying? It can't get any worse. So for me, 100%, we are playing Rashford into the ground, Bruno into the ground. The players are feeling it. We're getting injuries. Guys, I think we're getting bored of seeing the same players start because we know what we're probably going to see on the pitch. Look, we don't want any player to be subject of abuse or really harsh criticism. We just want them to find their football and do it well. So many people are out of form. Martial couldn't flicking hit a barn door. Do you know what I mean? If he was on the flicking raft in the middle of the ocean, he would not hit the ocean. A dolphin would jump out and flicking hit the ball away. I promise you, that dolphin would be laughing all night. This is how bad we've got. But there's an easy way to tweak this. We need to change it up. And I tell you right now, this game, we can win. Clip it, do what you want. I promise you, you know me, I'm very realistic and I'm going to show you my team lineup. But if we play this right and play it smart, like a game of chess, we're playing a game of chess, right? I can't play chess. I'm more of a checkers man. But we're playing a game of chess. You can do it if you do the right pawn and you know what I'm talking about, man. I don't play chess. Hey, Connect 4. I'll play Connect 4, right? I'm getting a yellow one. You get the red. I'm beating you every single time. We can beat this team, 100%. Guys, just don't forget to hit the like, share the vid, subscribe if you're new. Road 6. Are we hit 500? Have we hit 500? I'm going to have to check. That would be awesome if we hit 500. Thanks so much, Ian. Congrats on the 500. Hey, I think we've got 500. Amazing. If we've got 500, that is absolutely epic as well. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, supporting me, and so forth. I just started this channel really for a lockdown, just to keep my mind going. And just to speak to you guys. So I really appreciate that. This community is growing and I love that we can catch up every game, match reactions, match previews. We've got special guests coming on the Monday night show every night at 7 p.m. We've got a new one coming on Monday as well. That'll be awesome. And the match reaction straight after Man City with all the normal boys and the girls that come on. Drizzy Des, I'm not buying Rashford injury excuses. Oh, Drizzy, you're going in hard, man. What? Why? What, you don't think he's injured? So obviously, guys, if you don't know, they've come out and said that Rashford's playing with a shoulder injury and they're going to discuss after the Euros. One thing I don't get, right, and I'm not saying, Drizzy, you're right, bro, but if he's got an injury, how's he still playing football? Like, is it like a little injury? Is it like a kind of got a little bruise, fell over, like on a skateboard? Like, if you've got an injury, surely you don't play. So I'm not a health freaking other guru, but for me, if you've got an injury, you don't play. You don't play. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. You have to play with the tools you've given. So if he's not fit, don't play him. It makes sense. Where are we going? Where are we going? Dan James is 100% starting. Yeah, we know that. You know what? When I get my team lineup up, he's in there. I'm giving you that sneak peek straight away. He's in there, and I'm gonna tell you why he's in there. He's played most minutes across all comps in Europe in midfield, attacking players there. There's every reason for be injuries. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, the best name on YouTube, Mabanda Chickens Mabanda, makes me hungry every time I say it. Malcolm said the same thing as well. Are we going to lose our away record? Don't think I'm gonna. No, Mabanda, don't do that, man. Don't not watch the game. I thought about it, but I was joking. Don't you dare do that. We have to support the team. And if we do a madness, and if we beat Man City, and we stop their beat and run, it's unlikely. Don't bet on it. Don't put your wagers on it. But if we do, my God have mercy. That match reaction on Sunday, I'm going crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go mental. It is going to be the most funniest, jokiest stream I've seen in my entire life, right? Akil, regardless of how bad results are, United cannot play the way they are right now without a shadow of a doubt. Guys, I had a lot of observations, right? And tell me how you feel about this. Our current style relies on individual stardust, right? Playing collectively. So when I say individual stardust, I'm talking about that these players that we know are amazing. So these players, the Brunos, the Pogbas, playing collectively. Whereas we need to be playing collectively and then having that stardust on top. Does that make sense? Because what that is that if the big players aren't playing well, it doesn't matter. Because we've got a system and a way of playing football to fall back on. And that's why when I was talking about like the Man City game and talking about Ollie's future and all the things, obviously we saw about Rashford as well, going in on Maguire. You know what, right? Part of me was like, flicking hell, Rashford's got some flicking grit. Flicking take that to Sunday, you know what I mean? Smash him up. Secondly, I was thinking, wait, as a captain, even though Maguire, we all know really, is he captain material? Don't really think so. But you shouldn't be talking to your captain like that. There's some problems, some cracks are showing at Manchester United. You can see the cracks. I can see it. I freaking don't like it. Because when there's cracks, the house is going to fall down. The house is going to fall down. But this is what I feel like in terms of observations. The way we play is not sustainable. We could win on Sunday. Fantastic. I'm going mental. See you later. I'm going to buy a freaking Chinese and a Nando's. 2 forks, 2 knives, right? But it's not sustainable in the long term because the way we play football is not sustainable. It's just not. We've got people like Luke Shaw playing above his level. He's one of the, honestly, he could be player of the season for me, but other people aren't. So he can't carry that weight. I'll tell you right again, okay, that game we played, Luke Shaw did a ball for 4 people, Bruno, Cavani, Rashford, and Dan James. Put it on a plate for them. They all flopped. They can't keep doing that. We can't keep doing that. It's not fair to the team. You're only as good as your weakest player. So for me, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to see that. And I don't want to be in that situation. Malcolm's saying that Ollie has reached his ceiling. He needs to go at the end of the season. Look, Malcolm, you're completely entitled to say that. And I keep saying this on the streams and on Twitter, that on both sides, you have enough ammo to say it and feel how you feel, because what we're seeing is not good enough. It's not good enough, man. Like, it's a bad painting. It's a fridge that don't work or don't cool your food. It's a flicking bike with 1 wheel. It ain't flicking functioning, man. It's not functioning. And I hope it doesn't get worse, but it could. For me, I talked about this on Twitter, right? I said to myself, if Ollie decides to leave, or the board decide to sack him, there's no point bringing another manager unless something changes in the footballing structure. It has to change the football structure, because someone comes in, they're just going to sit on a bus with no wheels, no flicking air conditioning, and they're going to flicking heat to death. It's not going to work. If we bring in a new manager, say for example, I really like Nagelsmann, like the guy. He's young, dynamic. They're second in the Bundesliga. It's not a farmers league. Don't try it. And if anything, we've become Farmers League. Get the pitchforks out, right? Get some pig and flicking bacon or whatever, right? We've become that Farmers League. Nagelsmann plays a brand of football that I really like. None of us really know Leipzig players, but they play good football. You don't need to know good players when you're playing as a team. All the players we have will be just the stardust on top. So I like Nagelsmann, and I think he can come and do something good. But Nagelsmann will just be another manager in the flicking cycle we call Manchester United. And it will just flop. He will just flop unless we get a DOF and let football people make footballing decisions. It's as simple as that. It's quick maths. Football players, football decisions, DOF, good manager, see you later. It's quick maths. We've seen it work with Man City. We've seen it work with Klopp. We've seen it work with all the domestic leagues in France, in the Dutch league, in the Spanish leagues. They've got a system of structure that works. You haven't got a guy from Barclays Bank saying, oh, let's go and buy this guy. Yeah, give him 80 mil. We haven't got that. We shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have that. I shot with Santander as well. I'm not sure about Barclays. So I know I definitely see that. Mabanda. Pep is the expert and Ollie is the beginner. It was a game of chess. Oh, Jesus, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, mate. Oh, UTT Aiden, my brother. Dom, how are you going to prepare mentally for Hammond on Sunday? Aiden. Do you know, it's really easy, mate. It's called alcohol. That's going to really help me. I'm not condoning alcohol, by the way, people. You don't need alcohol to have fun. Stay in school. Yeah, so no, I'll be honest with you. We all know that Man City should win the game. So for me, it's quite easy. It's quite easy because anything that happens apart from them winning is progress for us. Does that make sense? If they win, they're all supposed to win based on where we are in our journey, in our season, with the manager, with the team. If we do basically get a point or win, I'm flicking laughing all the way to the bank. I don't give a monkey's how we win. I don't care if a seagull flies over the pitch, the ball hits it, the seagull goes, and the ball flicking goes top corner. Don't care because we need the win. We are playing flicking West Ham, Tottenham next. Chelsea are doing a madness with two-shell football. We can't afford to do it. Dom, same people who want Pogba and Martial gone will regret selling them in years' time when the ball... Martial gone will regret selling them in a year's time when the ball out under the manager. Yeah, I get that, yeah. When we get a new manager and so forth, they'll want the likes of Pogba and Martial. Look, any manager wants good players. It's simple. Any manager wants good players. That's the recipe for good football and for success. Sufan, there are cracks, but I've played football with my friends yelling at each other. It's normal. Yeah, 100% normal. Just shows that Maguire doesn't command respect. And that's my problem. The cracks are appearing. There's not enough of these freaking fillers to fill these cracks because at one point there'll be a strong wind and we're all going to fall down. Do you remember the time when we hugged? They're all hugging after Bailly made that, I think it was against Aston Villa. And we're like, yes, Manchester United are back. I saw it, but I was thinking to myself, we're still trying to do last-ditch tackles. We're still like going down 1-0. We're still playing this kind of football where, I don't know, you don't know what's going to happen next. It was still up in the air. I don't really like it. I need to see some consistent football. Omar, my brother, I don't mind the team losing. What pisses me off is the lack of chances created. The attack looks so disjointed, and I feel sorry for anyone who plays number 9. This is my point. This is my point. I say it all the time. When you're playing a game of football, you need support. The amount of times I see someone on the wing, like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right? This guy is not Robinho, Ronaldo. He's not, right? He's a guy who's put football boots on and can defend so well. I went on a stream on the Football Terrace with like Aiden and so forth. And they were talking about Reece James or Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Of course, I'm going to say Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's my guy. He wears the red kit. But I'm being honest with you, going forward and going back as a modern day right back or left back, you need to be able to go back and forth. Reece James is built like a brick house. The guy can go forward. He's got a great shot in him. If Wan-Bissaka, look, I'm not a manager, but hear me out, people, right? I'm Ollie. I'm in the changing rooms. I'm seeing video after video, match after match. I'm like, okay, when we go down the wing, I can see Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's actually not that bad in the ball because he actually keeps the ball more than people realize. But he gets there and he's isolated. What should we do about it? Carrick, Fletcher, what do you think, mate? No, yeah, finish your bagel and then come over here, mate. Let me know what you think. Yeah. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka's on the right. No one's there. And he kind of trying to beat someone, cross it, but he can't. Okay, I've got a plan. When Aaron Wan-Bissaka's on the right, why don't we get an overload and get people to freaking support him? Why don't we get people from the midfield to actually support him and give him options? Oh, no. What we do at the moment, and this is why it's disjointed, we leave Aaron Wan-Bissaka in a desert with no water, right? Just to try and do a madness and cross the ball into no one's in the box. It is simple football. If we see Man City play, they've always got options. Options to the left, options to the right, behind. They're passing and moving. This is why I freaking love Juan Mata, because the guy passes and moves. If you see someone stranded like flicking Wilson, Tom Hanks, he's going, yeah, I'm here, man, pass him with the ball. This is what we need. And this is the simple basis of football that is not working. It's not working. My man, who is here? My Najee brother. Dom, who's our worst player then? Oh, Jesus, don't. Oh, who's our worst player? Who is our worst player? I'm going to be honest with you. It's probably Phil Jones, right? Because he don't play. I don't rate Andres Pereira. Lazio don't want him. Brandon Williams, I don't know why we gave him a massive contract. I think that was so premature. And I think I don't see, when you see that spark in someone, I can't see that spark in them. I hope I'm proved wrong, but I can't see a spark. I can't see a spark in Brandon Williams. So that's why it's always Aaron Wan-Bissaka or no one. For me, I see that spark in Dalot, but Ollie does not rate him. Doesn't rate him. Tricky Des, no Manchester United, they will surprise Manchester City when Ollie is feeling the pressure. Oh, you're saying that, but someone said to me, right, guys, oh yeah, it'll be another 0-0. Do you understand how much Man City pressurize and keep knocking at the door? Do you know when you got a flicking Amazon delivery, right? You're like flicking, all right, I'll be down in a minute. I'm just flicking Amazon like a cup of tea, and they keep banging and banging. They will keep banging on the door until they score. There's no way it's going to be 0-0. There's not. And I'll tell you right now why it's not going to be 0-0, because the team that I think we're going to play aren't good at keeping 0-0s. They're not good at keeping 0-0s, so I don't think it's going to be that. Sue Fam, when I say give Ollie to the end of the season, it's just me hoping that Ollie turns it around. At the moment, I don't think he's good enough. I don't think anybody thinks Ollie is good. I personally don't think Ollie thinks he's good enough right now. Right now, I think he thinks he's not good enough. I think he thinks he's learning on the job and doing the best he can with the players he has. That's what he's saying. But he's also saying that give me time, give me the players. As I get the players, I'll get more experience. But I'm sorry, at Manchester United, we ain't got time. We haven't got time. The fan base smell blood. They want the trophies. They want Manchester United to be the best again. And we can't wait for you to find time and find how you want to play football. And it's one of those situations that I want Ollie to do well. But if it comes to the end of the season and we're out of top four, we've got no trophies, I don't think anybody's saying, okay, give him one more year, get him the play he wants. Tell me this, guys. Why can't we play better with the players we have right now? I'm saying it again. Why can't we play better? We've played like lower teams like Brighton and all these ones, and I can see like them playing football around us, and I'm like, this ain't make sense. Like, what's going on? Why can't we get a better song and a better tune out of the players we have when we're playing the lower teams? Don't get me wrong, bigger teams, fine, we're going to get exposed all day long, but we need to be playing better against the lower teams. It doesn't make any freaking sense. Glazers out. I'm going 3-1 City. That's a good shout. Bring out the drink Sunday, I agree. Glazers out. I don't want Allegri or Nagelsmann. Ten Hag is the most experienced. Then Nagelsmann's better football than Allegri. Yeah, you know what? Ten Hag is, I like Ajax football and Dutch football. I think he's 51. He's got loads of experience. I think Nagelsmann is 33. The guy's flicking, I think he's the same age as me. Like, this guy he's young, flicking dynamic, wants to play good football. I'll take any of them. But again, guys, caveat, we need a DOF. And we need them to say football decisions is going to happen between the manager and the DOF. It has to. I know it won't, but I'm just what I'm saying. What does Ollie see in Maguire to make him captain? Do you know what, Chris? That's a great question, right? And this is really important for the Man City preview. And in a second, I'm going to give you my team lineup, right? Ollie came into the team, right? He saw that there was toxicity. He saw that Sanchez was on stupid wages, didn't care about football, just wanted to get a paycheck, right? And he said to himself, all right, I need someone humble. I need someone maybe a little bit quiet without any sort of arrogance or personality, just to bring down the arrogance of this team when we were playing rubbish. So he said, you know what, Harry, you're big built, you're 6'5". You've got that sort of good sort of energy and feel. You're going to be my captain. That's what he said. It backfired big time because now we've got the likes of Bruno who's coming in with the flicking humility, with the passion, and he can't change his mind. You can't change your mind when you've done it. It's not going to happen. So now we've got to keep doing it. People are not believing in Maguire. People want Bruno. The whole thing is in a flicking joke. Guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. I think we're past 500 if I've read these comments, which would be amazing. Honestly, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. You guys are flicking epic. I can't do it without you. But Dom, would you take being yelled at by a horrible defender? If I was Rashford, guys, I'm 19 stone. I'm 115 kg. I'll tell you right now, Rashford ain't flicking swearing at me. I'll tell you that right now. But no, I hear you. No, it's disrespectful, but I also like the passion. I'm in the middle. You can't disrespect your captain, but also we need that. We need that passion from the team to change what's flicking happening on the pitch. It's not good enough. Even if we somehow win the FA Cup or Europa League, I still want Ollie gone because we're going to have the same issues again next season. Tracy Des, you have spoken, bro. You have spoken, mate. Reece James is a bit suspect defensively. Yes, but Omar, this is my point. If we've got a team structure that plays collectively, that's not a problem. Because at the moment, we're playing so individually that we need Aaron Ramsaka to attack by himself and defend by himself. But if we've got a Reece James who's more balanced going forward and back, and we're playing collectively as a team, if we get a better coaching system, it won't matter, mate. We got to also get better players, but also get a better system. Thank you so much, Sufan, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Maguire, Dom, come on, man. Maguire, Lindelof combo is our worst player. Yeah, I'm gonna get to team lineups in a second and get your thoughts, guys, on that. We have run out of 9 lives. Yeah, I don't see us winning on Sunday, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm a realist. The stats say it. The stats freaking say it. Let me remind you of the stats. They've 21 winning game run in all competitions, the top of the table, 14 points clear. Diaz is unreal. John Stones has gone from Fred Flintstone to flicking Captain America, and they beat us 2-0 in the EFL Cup. Mate, if you don't, what else do you want me to freaking say? Like, they should beat us. But you know what? Dreams can come true. Go to Disneyland. They say it all the flicking time. We all remember Mata and VDB link up. Everyone got gassed. I know. Don, we have quality players. It's the coaching. All right, on this, we do have good players. They're not quality, I wouldn't say. Like they're... It depends what you'd be my quality, bro. Because for me, quality is players that can receive the ball under pressure, that can spray a ball, that are strong, dynamic. And we've seen that Fred, my guy, I freaking love him, but those leaflets he's given out after church service, it ain't working, man. It's not working. We need to know our strengths and play to it. But at the moment, Fred's trying to take shots, trying to do pop shots here, he's trying to switch the ball. We need to play to our strengths. Where we go, my man. Yes, Wesley, my man. Hope you're all good. Marshall is our important player. We want to see him counter-attack. Him not playing is huge miss. Yeah, huge miss. Pogba's a huge miss too. Guys, let me show you my team. I'm going to show you my flicking team and let me know what you think, because I think this is what we need to flicking do. There's nothing else we can do about it. Let me see if I can quickly share this with you guys and you let me know how you feel about this, because this is where I think this is what we're gonna have to flick and do. Nothing else we can do about it. All right, guys, don't forget to smash the like on the video. After this, I'm gonna go and get United sauce and wings. No, I'm joking. I'm just probably gonna have some vegetable and some chicken. So this is my team lineup, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Be real, be honest. This is a mixture of what I think. Again, this video is called Play Smart. Play smart. No more like Ollie's come out and said it. We're trying to press them high. We're trying to go away from counter-attacking. This is the team that can beat Man City. And this is the team based on the team news and the injury news that Ollie came out this afternoon in the press conference. We start at the back. We've got Henderson. I've got no problem with Henderson. It's his team and his place to lose. He commands the box. He's one of those keepers that wears caps. I love a keeper that wears caps because they mean business. Do you know what I mean? Who wears caps? Flicking love that. Sure, probably our player of the season coming up. Best left back. Potentially a world for me, potentially. Maguire, we know he's going to start. Bailly. So people normally say, because we're not going to be playing a high line, don't play Bailly. But we need Bailly to be there to do those last-minute tackles. I promise you, Man City will do these combinations outside the box. Tiki-taka, one thing, they'll do these crosses that De Bruyne does. And Bailly will need to be that one doing those next tackles. Those ones where he's going to break his leg, hurt his neck. Look, leave it all on the pitch, and then we'll have a stretcher for you at half-time. No problem. But if we've got Bailly and Lindelof has got a back injury, we need to play with Bailly. Take out Bailly, replacing Lindelof, and that's the team Ollie you pick. This is what I'm saying. We know Lindelof will be picked. Ollie came out today and said Lindelof's got a back injury. We'll see how it goes. That basically means, hi guys, I'm starting Lindelof. Have a lovely day. But for me, we need to start Bailly because we are going to be under the cosh. We are. And we know Bailly, just like he did against Aston Villa, on those flicking, on the goal line blocks, we need that flicking vibe. Wakanda forever. AWB starts. We haven't got another right back. See you later. Fred and McTominay, I call this the Fusion Ha CDM because they come together to make one CDM. We've basically lost a player, but we have to. Fred and McTominay will start, and I think for this counter-attacking team, they are going to start. We then go to Bruno, who for some reason doesn't turn up in Big Six games, but this might be different for him because we're playing a counter-attacking football. He can set off Rashford and James. Rashford starts, even though he's got a shoulder injury. It baffles me The guy has got a shoulder injury and we're playing him so hard. This guitar is so broken. We're playing the guitar. So the strings are gone. It's out of tune. It's got a sticker on it. And we're still playing the guy. Give him a break, but I know for a fact Rashford will start. James, you know what, right? James. This guy, I like James, right? Because he got so much criticism. He's just been signed up to play for Manchester United, 15 mil, couple of pocket change. He knows he's got limitations, but you know what? In our last games, he's been probably the most effective person, taking on players, getting crosses in. So play James against a counter-attack. Man City, they will freaking love that. They will absolutely love that. You've got Cavani as well up top. He's not playing very well. He's come back from injury, and you know he needs about 17 chances to actually get a goal. But who else we got? I know Martial is potentially fit, but we know Ollie doesn't rate him. He doesn't rate him. So Martial will probably be on the bench. VDB will be on the bench, and that's how it is. What are you guys thinking about this in terms? Martial for Rashford, Matic for Fred are the changes I would make. Wes, come back to me on that. Why Martial for Rashford? That would be interesting to know, bro. The same front four for Chelsea game, ready for 0-0. Drizzy, I promise you right now, Man City will score against us. They're unlike any team, mate. They will just bang down the door. It'll be like the Three Little Pigs. Huff and puff, I'll blow your house down. Trust me. They will freaking score. And if they don't, I don't know, I'll buy you Nando's. Carter, why the hell did we buy Donny? 35 million on a player who has not been given a proper run. Oh, mate. Donny is for the next manager. Let me just say that. He's for the next manager who plays the sort of football that I'll say about 70% of our fans want to see. That sort of football. You know the football I'm talking about. Ollie doesn't know how to play him. And also, because he plays in a certain way of, I rely on my individuals to go out and play football, that's not good enough for him in terms of VDB, because VDB is a collective player. He's a team player. He's an enabler. He's not selfish. He doesn't go to try and do a run and beat 17 guys. VDB is one of those selfless players. He tries to help other people play well and then runs into the box. That is not Ollie's sort of player. I see Bruno struggling again. He'll continue to try Hollywood passes instead of playing it safe. You know what? It's so frustrating with Bruno. Guys, did you see Bruno in the last game when he could have passed it to Rashford and he just overhit it? I'm like, come on, Bruno, you're better than this. Bruno plays well when he plays a simple ball. Simple ball, and that is Bruno forever. Bruno forever. Make up a new song, right? Marshall all day for Rashford. You know what? People are saying that a lot, Nate, my man. I still think this is a game for Rashford, even though he's got one shoulder. But plus, this is a mixture of what I think Ollie will do. Massively what I think Ollie will do. So this is my team, guys, on that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this team. And how you think, guys, I want to get your score predictions in. Let me know what you think about this game, how it will pan out. I've seen 3-1s, I've seen 0-0s. Don't forget that our team is not made up of collective footballer players. I call them selfish. They're a little bit selfish, not in like they won't give you a bag of crisps when you got like 2 packets. I mean that they're trying to do the crazy ones, the Hollywood passes, beat 3 men, and then do a flicking, Panenka or something. They're trying to do something to make something happen, to get that spark. We don't play like that. We haven't got the team to play that collective football. Again, Ollie was asked, right? He was asked about the drop in form, right? And this leads to the Man City game. Ollie, what about the drop in form? He said, we've had a week without scoring. It's not like we've had 6 weeks with no form. We beat Sociedad 4-0 and Southampton 9-0. For me, this is a little bit suspect, right? And I'm trying to big up Ollie as big as possible. I want the guy to succeed. I'm sure we all do. We want the manager to succeed and the club. But you can't go back to Southampton 9-0 and 4-0 after we've drawn 0-0, 0-0, and 0-0. That is a drop in form. Look, when you're outside, right, and you start to feel cold, that's a drop in temperature. It's science. It's fact. It's not good enough if you think 0-0 against all these different teams, good and bad, are good. It's a drop in form. 9-0 against Southampton, okay, sweet. Next 3 games, 0-0. That's a drop in form. Didn't really like that. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I didn't really like that. We need to be doing better. So what's people thinking about the game? 2-1 City, okay, cool. 6-1, oh, Jesus, Drizzy's going hard today. City, yeah, I know you were saying that, mate. Don't worry about that. I wonder if changing the formation would help. He would never do that, bro. He would never. He's got to play it safe. He's got to play it safe. Why? I think actually going to a back three would actually be quite good because lots of our defenders actually are used to playing in back threes, but he would never change it now. It's too risky. And if he does, I'd rate him. That's brave, and we need more bravery. 3-0 to City, sadly, mate. Clear, so I can hear the sadness in your voice, man. Dom, if Ollie is here for years, that will harm Donny if he's not playing enough. Yeah, big time. I know. I don't see him playing Donny while he's here just because he's not in his plans, and I don't think he wanted him. Zachary, my man, 2-2. Think it's going to be an early goal in this one. That just makes the game open. If we get an early goal, or they get an early goal, it's lights out. Sufan, 2-0 City. Lindelof, Maguire will be destroyed, and City will stifle Rashford and Bruno. Cavani will be isolated. Yeah, with Cavani, I like him a lot, right? But he doesn't need a lot of chances to do well. He does need a lot of chances to do well. Dom, you got a little... You absolutely. But guys, thank you so much for joining in. I'll be back straight away for the match reaction on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Of course, it's freaking Sunday. On Sunday, straight after the game. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a huge, huge one. And I want you all guys to come back here after the game, straight to match reaction, and we're having a flicking good time. I want to have it. If we win, I'm going to put 2 Man United tops on. I don't know how this is going to work. I'll try and do half and half. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a nonsense what I'm saying. But this is how much I want to win. We need to win. I want good vibes, positivity. I want us to feel good and go in there and show that, we know we're in some freaking weird, freaking labyrinth season. But you know what? We might be okay to the end of the season. Because right now, I don't care what happens. We just need top 4. We need top 4. And we can go from there. And the board will do the rest come the end of the season. Because I think we all know what potentially could happen. Guys, don't forget to smash a like, and thank you so much. I think someone said I'm on 500 subscribers. That is amazing. You are amazing. I love you guys. Honestly, I never thought that this would ever happen. Honestly, I'm sitting in my flicking bedroom, my window's open. I've got some Haribo over there. So honestly, thank you so much, guys. Have a flicking beautiful, wonderful evening. Peace out. A-Town down. I love you guys. Peace.